You're watching the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, Ryan, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is King Tom Says Hi, and you're watching the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. And I have breaking news. Oh my goodness. Our one and only friend, DaveCTheVoice, is gonna become Dave C. the Groom. Yeah, baby.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This past weekend, I took the plunge and I wound up getting down on one knee, and thank God I was able to get back up because I heard a little bit of a crack when I got down. But that's right. I have some bad news for all the ladies out there who ever wanted a whole piece of this. I am officially off the market, 100% confirmed. My fiance is all elite, all NRD.
I gotta say, Dave, two things. Beautiful ring you picked.
Thank you.
You sent a picture of the ring. That ring is beautiful. Number two, I met your fiance, and she doesn't really love the puppets, but she really loves you. And I like that. I'm very excited to be your best man.
First of all, Tom, I mean, there could be an opening in the wedding party. I'm not sure yet. We got to finalize numbers and balance everything. Best man, I think it might be spoken for, but there is.
It's got to be Harold, right? Harold is the best man.
We'll announce that. We'll have a gender reveal of who the best man
George.
is.
Spaceman George.
No, it's that lovely usher at the movie theater that gave me a weird look when I wanted a soda at the movie theaters in Florida. But yeah, I got engaged. It's awesome. I was oddly calm the entire time. Like, we go up. For those of you who don't know, I live in New York. I live in Dutchess County. We drove up to Lake George, which is about 2.5 hours north of us. And I was oddly calm the entire time, even once I got the ring from her mom. And like, the only problem was the ring was in like this massive box. So I have it in my pocket, and I have my hands in my pocket too.
Yep.
So like, you can't see that I have this baseball-sized box in there. I'm like, yeah. I'm like trying to like angle it weird the entire time, but yeah, no, we got to this spot in Lake George. It's listed on Google Maps as the mystery spot, but your voice echoes off the water, and so I'm like, I'm standing there. I'm like, oh, I can't hear. It's not working. Maybe if we stand here together, it'll like both our voices will power it up to. And she's like, I can hear you. But I'm like, no, would you just come here? And she comes there. I'm like, oh, it's not. Maybe I'm too tall. Maybe it'll work better if I get down. Boom. Bam, there we go.
You're so smooth.
I am. I really am.
No.
But yes, it happened, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to find the photo.
Say, you would think after all these years, jewelry stores and such would create a slimmer box for engagement rings, because mine was also huge.
Oh no! There
you
go.
It is.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. It happened. It's a real thing.
The ring. I just raw dogged the ring in my pocket. I just had the loose ring.
I was scared when I did that, man.
Listen, I thought about it as well, but I was like, I'm terrified of, like, I don't want to pull this ring out and have lint on it.
Yep.
This box, like, this picture of this box does not do justice as to how big this box was in my pocket.
Yeah,
so, but
deep.
But according to what I've been told, it is a beautiful ring. It looks great. So
I love it. Congrats, Dave. I'm
Thank
very
you.
happy.
Congratulations.
That being said, folks, please buy our t-shirts, prowrestlingtees.com/the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/WNRDB. We're toying with the idea of adding a tier level, like a high-end tier level, that will get you an invite to the wedding. It will not get you flight. It will not get you hotel accommodations. It will get you an invite to the wedding. This will get you in the door. To the reception. I can't guarantee you'd even have a seat at the ceremony because this is going to be a 200-person wedding.
So, is there going to be? I have one question. Is there going to be wedding brawlers?
Maybe.
You don't got
What
that
possibly?
kind of
I mean,
Macarona.
Yeah, take that. I mean, I'm in talks with TTD right now to maybe make some exclusive, maybe some one-of-ones. So,
Okay.
how could you imagine? Oh, just get somebody to mock them up. I need somebody that can draw micro brawlers and just draw them up. Be like, yep, here's the artwork, everyone. It's happening. It's coming. It's coming. But yeah, I'm engaged, and it's freaking awesome.
Speaking of freaking awesome, should we talk about brawlers?
Well, which brawler do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about this Samoa Joe Chase?
No.
Do you want to talk about? Spoiler alert! If you haven't watched my unboxing video, Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Oh, Greg the Hammer
Spoiler
Valentine.
alert! Hold on. You can't say spoiler alert when everyone had their crate a week before you.
Everybody was just waiting on you. Well, that gets us right into it.
You want to talk about Mercedes Monet?
I like that. Yeah.
We want to talk about Will Hobbs?
A lot.
Or are you feeling? Did I ever tell you guys my middle name is William? And it could have been Chase.
Oh.
Look at that angry man.
Oh, this guy.
So it does look amazing, but I think I mentioned in our Patreon group, or I mentioned it to somebody passing. I'm not a mint in box guy. Like this will, by the time this airs, this will no longer be in my possession. I'm just saying. But on the card, I don't like it. Like, I'm sure loose this looks a lot better, but like, because you've got the black against the black background, it just kind of looks like a floating head. But same thing with the Greg Valentine. Like, I'm sure once I pull this out, it'll look a lot better.
Have you seen the back of Greg? Let me grab my Greg real quick.
I got it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of detail in the back.
Oh, wow. That looks fantastic. And the chase is just, it's all red.
It's red robe. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this, actually.
This is great because
the face is good on it. The pose is good.
The face is good. The head is slightly tilted. And I can't tell, is this Greg Valentine 25 or 55?
Oh, I don't know.
So apparently he hates Matt Cardona.
I don't care for this. It's a cool brawler. It's not what I wanted.
It's not what any of us wanted.
But there maybe in the future.
They've got to do a doink, man. If Pro Wrestling Tees does a doink, and it's like one of those, not a pre-sale, but like we made 250 of them, and because so far I've been very fortunate to almost always get those. If I don't get doink, I will kill someone. He's
not even joking, folks. That's a threat. It's a blatant threat.
I actually seen him with a knife on the show last week, so.
F around and find out. Tom says die.
I'm pretty.
Yeah, that one came out good too. The hair is weird to me, but I mean, I know that's kind of what
the ring's cool. The hair is definitely weird.
I feel like her eyes are too open. Is that just me? Like I feel like her eyes are a little more naturally closed. I don't know. Maybe it's just.
It's the generic female eye. They're all the same except for Hana Kimura.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a really cool brawler. The attention to detail.
They did a great. The gear is awesome.
The gear is awesome. The hair is cool. Like, you have to understand the look of the hair.
Is this the first one?
I also have a slight
This is the first brawler with a belly button.
Oh, history made on the broadcast. Do. But yeah, I have a slight bleed there in the hair. I don't know how well you can see that.
I have a possible. Does anybody have a blue meanie?
I
Brawler?
do not. I do
I
not
have
have a
mine,
blue
but
meanie.
it's too far up. I'm not going to chance knocking everything over to grab
Now I
it.
got it. Now I gotta look at my. Now I gotta look at my stuff here.
Yo, there's no other ones with a belly button.
I'm looking. Ric Flair does not. Cody. Bucks no. Savage no. Andre no.
Candice LeRae, no. Camille, no.
I'm sorry if we've all disappeared from our screens. I have no idea.
I'm here. I'm holding it down.
Yeah,
Nick's-
Holding it down on the screen.
it's
Thunder,
happened.
Thunder Rosa has one.
Oh,
Thunder Rosa has a belly button.
the belly button technology. It started with Thunder Rosa, actually.
Nope. It started before that with the inspiration.
Oh, so we got some belly buttons.
All right, never mind. I got excited. I'm back.
Actually, I think it starts before the inspiration. Britt Baker.
Baker's got a belly button.
Britt Baker
So-
does have a belly button.
So is it just? I don't have Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae does not.
Okay, so I'm thinking it's just a female brawler exclusive.
Britt, what's her face? Tessa Blanchard doesn't.
Interesting.
No, I'm offended as a man. Men have belly buttons too.
Men have belly buttons. These are his nipples, and this is his belly button.
Hot Mess has one.
Oh, there we go. Now I gotta look at these wedding brawlers. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Well, the other, not Hot Mess. This Chelsea. The Hot Mess one doesn't have a belly button.
We've done 5 minutes on belly buttons.
Wedding Chelsea does have a belly button.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, everyone.
Shockmaster, no belly button.
Oh, see. And I
That's
would venture to say
interesting.
that Shockmaster probably has a very large belly button in real life, and it should be.
Shockmaster's belly button can probably fit half a pound of spaghetti in it.
Yeah,
An entire T-shirt worth of lint.
I love that was just a thing.
What?
So now I want to know, when did brawlers get belly buttons?
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
first belly button.
Which came first, chicken or the egg?
The egg. No one ever said it had to be a chicken's egg. Dinosaurs existed, and dinosaurs
Very
laid
true.
eggs.
They showed the very evil brawler that's getting shipped out to the chase. The chase is all red. Is that a thing that Danhausen does?
Again, not a fan, not the biggest fan housing in terms of his merchandise. I have one Danhausen, I believe, and I think it's the OG, the one that came out on Ring of Honor, because they were selling them for like $10 when Ring of Honor went out of business.
I got 3 Danhausens.
Right, because there was there ever a
I have 4
ring
Danhausens.
besides Frankenhausen? Has there ever been a Danhausen in the crate?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
then. So yeah, that's all I got. So yeah, let me know. Let us know in the comments below. Are you an innie or an outie when it comes to belly buttons? The world needs to know.
Do you know that there's only I think 13% of people have outies?
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, I saw that fact this week.
Interesting. Do we have any other brawler news, Nick?
We do. We have the Hardy pre-order came to an end, and just in perfect pro wrestling tees fashion, they rolled out another pre-order right behind it. We have the FTR for 2 weeks.
Fascinating.
I ordered them.
I did not. I don't know what it is, but it's not for me. I'm looking for my Iron Sheik. I think it's the Dax is the bald one, right?
Yeah, the mustache.
It just looks like the Iron Sheik brawler. I can't.
Somebody said Jake Manning too, Man Scout.
It does look like Man Scout, except that's disrespectful to Man Scout, friend of the show, Jake Man Scout Man.
Oh no, where's my Iron Cheek brawler?
Yeah, I can see it.
Mine?
No, Dave held up the. Iron
Okay,
Sheik.
sorry. Now I'm worried I lost a brawler again.
Oh boy,
I do this all the time.
just trying to find the picture of the FTR
people seem to
boys.
be overwhelmingly pretty excited about it on the group.
No, they
FTR.
do. They look good. Don't get me wrong. Like the jackets are awesome. Tell me it's not the Iron Sheik with a
It
worse
definitely gives
mustache.
the Iron Sheik. It definitely mascot vibes.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm excited about them.
Yeah.
I'm not a big FTR guy, and I think those are freaking awesome. I like the jackets. I regretfully forgot to order the Hardys.
It's
But
okay, Tom.
if I don't order it the first day, I forget. And I was very on the fence if I wanted the Hardys. They look great. I'm not a big Hardys fan, but they
Mhm.
look great. So I wanted them. But yeah, I'm thinking that the FTRs are very nice.
FTR looks good. I like the eyebrow raise by Cash Wheeler. Like it's a good it's him. That's definitely him.
Yeah.
It's definitely both of them. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the biggest FTR guy anyway, so I'm gonna pat. Like I try to pick and choose now on what I do, but
Yeah.
they look good. Don't get me wrong; they look great. But again, it's the same thing about the Hardy. I'm not the biggest Hardy's guy, so I passed on.
And I think it's the right time for them to do the FTR ones.
Yeah.
Because they just came back and it makes sense. For what it's worth, I think they do deserve to have a brawler. Unlike
Yep.
some wrestlers that I don't think deserve to have a brawler.
No, they're definitely, and that's like the AJ Swoggle thing with JP. This is one that people have been clamoring for a long time. Like, oh, if you do a tag team, you should do FTR. We don't need the Bushwhackers. We don't need the Nasty Boys. We want
No, we
FTR.
do.
Well,
We do need the nasty boys.
We need those.
Primarily Brian Knox.
It just shows. Just keep bothering the Pro Wrestling Tees VIP group with what you want made as brawlers.
Yeah, it'll work. It's way down the
and take everything Ryan Barkin says with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
No, man.
Well,
If you read between the lines, you knew they were coming.
I got notes about this too. Again, we can get into this about things that Ryan Barkin have said, because this week there was another Pro Wrestling Tees Micro Brawler Mania or whatnot, which I also didn't watch, but the great Garrett, Snuggles himself, Snuggles Redondo.
Oh boy.
And others. I'm sorry, I didn't write everybody's name down, but other people added to this too on the groups. But oh wow. Hey.
What are you doing there, Dave?
We're the what should we call it? Didn't the fourth screen went out after a while for whatever reason. I don't know why.
But some notes that he said there is, he didn't say yes or no when asked about Dark Side of the Ring brawlers. But the only thing he said is that Bam Bam Bigelow has an exclusive deal with WWE and Mattel. So there's not going to be a Bam Bam anytime soon.
Which makes sense. Like I'm sad it's not happening, but I understand why they can't do Bam Bam. So like that's not even one of those like he's gonna fake you out on that. That makes sense.
It's a bummer.
Yep.
You also said there's no more plans for Impact Brawlers.
That makes sense.
Like that's a done thing. Which I mean makes sense. We kind of got all the big heavy hitters for Impact.
Yeah, who else would you do? I mean,
are you kidding me?
Who do you want?
From Impact, you don't know? Doink the Clown.
Yeah. That was Dunk the Clown.
Okay. They said
what's Point the Down doing here?
Somebody asked him about doing a natural disasters 2-pack, and he said that would be cool. That was another note. So
that would be a good one, and that would be a good one to make look like the Hasbro's.
Yeah. He also said, so anybody disappointed with the crate this month, that a Repo Man will be made one day.
Allegedly.
He said he was serious about it. They seemed serious about it when he said this.
In his monotone.
And finally, they said that they have reached out to Shark Boy about making a Shark Boy brawler, but
I'm in on that one.
And they're hoping that he will get back and that they can make it happen.
I think they'd make a good amount of money on it. That's definitely at the very least crate worthy. Like you could throw him into a crate.
I think a lot of people would be pissed if that was a crate.
I think it'd be cool. I don't
you
really
also did.
That, but...
You also did miss one vital piece of information, Mr. Markin. I actually missed two things. One, there was in the background of the Whatnot auction, I think it was during Micro Brawl Mania, there was a cardboard cutout of the orange Macho Man that they said they're going to start making. And I think they said they were either going to be to buy or to buy at auction on Whatnot.
Yeah, they already started. They did the Iron Sheik.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have. I'm sorry. They're on Whatnot every day. I don't have time to watch them all. But the other thing that Barkin mentioned was that when his time comes, there is specific instructions to release his micro brawler, and it'll be one of one. And I said, and that will be on the memorial episode of Whatnot for Pro Wrestling Tees.
Right. Colt Cabana will make a fortune.
Colt Cabana will, like, let me know. I will sign it. R.I.P. Ryan Barkin, and put my signature on there. But we hope that is honestly not for a long time. But
I want to go on to their Whatnot really quick. And one, I accidentally bid on this really cool AEW sweatshirt because I was trying to swipe on my phone back to our group chat, and I swiped for bid because I wasn't paying attention. I like it.
it looks good on you.
I spent $30. It's a 2XL, and I actually really like the size. Hey, buddy.
Say hi.
Hi, Owen.
He was screaming outside the door.
Does he not like us?
Can you say the word poop?
Say hi.
Can you say spaghetti?
I'll never forget when we broke the news that he was going to be born on this show.
He's like a human.
He's giant now. Look how big
He's almost as tall as me.
Hey, he's got a belly button.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say they shipped relatively quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It took about a week for me to get it, so there's that. But yeah, they also had that Jeff Hardy chair that went up, and I think the chair that he painted on Dynamite.
Yep.
And that went for like $1,200, I think.
Did it really?
Yeah, and I think they
Wow.
said Jeff was going to donate all the money to some charity.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah,
I know they have a lot of chairs they put up on their Whatnot, and it winds up like I'd be in on them because they go for like $40-$50, but then it's like $150 shipped. And I understand that, but
they did free shipping on that one. But it's cool because it was hand painted and signed. But like my beef with the Pro Wrestling Tees Whatnot is I think it's turning into the major pod Whatnot of people just want to buy it because it's from them.
Yep.
And they don't care what they're paying for. Like those masks, that the like Mysterio masks and the Ultimo Dragon masks went for way too much.
Yep.
Like you're paying like $60 for that? Come on.
And that's how it is with the brawlers too. Like any brawler that sells on there, double the amount that you would get on the group or eBay or anything.
Well, with the one exception of they sold a Colt Cabana Scotty Goldman on the brawler thing. I'm like, even though it's under the buy it now and it stopped at $15, like nobody bid $1.
No, it didn't. It went to 19.
Folks, it's in the buy it now.
You can go right onto the Pro Wrestling Tees page and go to like the micro brawler section, and they're selling them. I don't know what they're selling them for.
Well, that's what I saw. They're selling
them on the website for $17.99. They're on the Whatnot buy it now for $15, and some dope bid on it for $19.
Well, I saw. Well, so they had Christmas ornaments for sale like last week, like the round bulbs, and so I saw they still had. I think it was Adam Cole and Britt Baker were still available, but I saw they had a Young Bucks one, so obviously I figured that'd go for a little more. I was like, okay, they sell these for $15 plus shipping. That's my hard stop. And like people are buying it for like $30. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like I want a Britt Baker rally towel. Fortunately, like I got it for like $9.
Yeah.
But I've seen those things go for like as high as like 20, 30. I'm like, what are you all doing? Like,
it's
yikes.
We need a Whatnot. That's what we need. We need a Whatnot so people can
listen.
buy
We've
stuff.
been trying for a long time. Didn't you get?
I just never did that. I did the onboarding. I can go live whenever.
Or maybe like a duck racing casino.
Oh baby. Oh
you
baby.
Say quack quack, Owen. You say duck? Quack quack? No. We're tired.
Oh, poor Owen. So sick and tired of being so sick and tired. But yes, so that's the.
Can you say where's Ryan? No? Okay.
Who's your Noah? Do you like spaghetti?
Yes.
Call him Noah.
Oh, why did I say Noah? Owen,
Who's
I'm
Noah?
drunk. There's some
Wow.
It's because of the Yankees.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that effect on people.
Got a little vodka in here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other brawler stuff.
And that's all I got for this week.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, so a week's time by the time this airs, they're gonna be selling a who's a random one? Mr. Fuji.
Ooh, that would be cool.
There's a call for one. Mr. Fuji with and without the demolition face paint.
Yeah.
You're welcome, everyone. I tried to be a jackass and just go with somebody like random that nobody would want. But
People would want that.
yeah, no,
If I
absolutely.
get a Mr. Fuji, I want a Yokozuna though.
Yeah.
Can I give you some really random ones that just came to the top of my head? Mr. Fuji would be dope. I would like a Berserker.
I would love a Berserker.
Berserker would be dope. Obviously, they've made all these Owen Hart ones. Make a high energy one.
Yeah, that would be
Boom.
cool.
And then you can do a Coco Beware to match it.
I'm surprised they haven't. I think they're like trying to stay away from like WWE attire as much as they can. I think that's a Martha Hart call.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't be surprised if they have.
They probably have to.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
they did
probably
make the
some
one
sort of-
though, like the King of Hearts one that they just put his like foundation logo on the
Yes.
front of it. So that's the closest thing that they've done.
Yeah, that one's been in my mouth a lot. People were so mad that they didn't get that. I opened it up right in my mouth.
Whoa. You're cracking open the door, dear? What? Hey, wait, come here. Come here. Come here.
Future Miss
Come here.
Voice.
Come here.
Future Mrs.
Come
Voice.
on. You should show off the ring.
My pajamas.
We have a
Just
family
put your
house.
hand in front of the ring then.
The family.
There we go,
affair.
everyone. There we
Oh.
go. Bam. Hey, like that
Also,
rock.
I gotta say, don't leave yet. Nail game strong. The manicure is legit.
My mom called my nail tech and planned it with her.
Amazing.
I would like, because I doubt they're even going to watch it, but I'd like to give a shout out to Carrie and Alyssa. Carrie is Daniel's mom. Alyssa is her aunt. They planned everything for Saturday. All I did was pick out a spot and ask her to marry me. They planned out everything else. It was so fantastic. Took care of the nails, took care of the party, took care of us. It was fantastic. So
Love
get
it.
engaged, folks. Find the one. And I am absolute living proof that if I can find someone, you can find someone, folks.
It's true.
There is someone for everyone, even the weirdest of us all. Good night, dear.
Good night.
Then you mess around. A few years later, this comes.
No, I have health insurance now. You know what that means.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, there goes. The ceiling is the roof.
You know what health insurance means, guys.
Cutting and strutting, baby.
Cut it
Tom's
out.
going to Brutus Beefcake.
Yeah, it's on the table. I think I'm gonna talk to the doctor about getting some
Wait, Tom,
scissor action.
Tom, can you please ask him to scissor you?
Yo, if I get a
Doctors
all right,
are nervous.
let's just be real for a
Scissor!
second. We'll just be real and vulnerable for a second. If I get a vasectomy, I'll record the process for the show.
That maybe
Patreon-
it's only the
Patreon
right thing to
exclusive.
do.
Patreon exclusive. I won't show anything, but Patreon
Unedited,
exclusive.
but some cutting.
All I want is the doctor, like right before he does it, to look at the camera and be like, "I'm Doctor da da blah 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 blah," and you're watching the Wrestling Nerd broadcast, and then just go snip.
Scissor me, Sasso.
The lights go out. No, it's like the Val Venus choppy pee pee thing. Like I'm Dr. So-and-so and you're watching the broadcast. Ah!
Yo, the commitment to the bit. Imagine if I did that. Like the commitment to the show.
Tom just comes to after being knocked out. Mr. Sasso. Well, hello,
Hello there, it's me,
it's me, Tom's testicles.
Sterilized Sasso.
Tell my testicles I said bye. So yes, don't forget, folks, don't forget to get your pet spayed or neutered, help control the pet population. Famous words spoken by Bob Barker, who is still alive and kicking 99 as of
Yeah,
this
99.
recording.
He's
Shout
alive.
out,
Breaking news.
shout out to Chris Castro.
I have one thing before we cut off.
Okay.
Are we done?
Well,
Almost?
are you cut? Well, your doctor's the one cutting you off.
Hello. I complained in the Micro Brawler fan group that the shipping stuff is awful. And I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I get a label that says it's shipped and I get all excited. And then I realize that they've just printed labels and nothing happens. And it takes probably another 5 days for movement to happen. And the second tier t-shirt folder at Pro Wrestling Tees, Frank, the Barracuda mailbox bomber, gave me some business. He gave me some sass about it. That they hold mine on purpose and wait. And then I had suggested, and I want to hear our viewers, our friends, our pals, our nerds opinions on this. I came up with the idea for the Pro Wrestling Tees Olympics. Team Frank versus Team Castro. Myself and Harold the Puppet will show up and host the Olympics, announce. Harold will sing the Pro Wrestling Tees national anthem that I am writing to the score of the Pokemon theme music. Let's just see how it starts. I want to fold the very best, the softest shirt that ever was. So that's as far as I got. We'll talk about Barkin in the song, I'm sure. We'll talk about Big Daddy Colt. But yeah, I want ideas to pitch to them for the Pro Wrestling Tees Olympics. So far I have t-shirt folding, obviously. Packaging a package, obviously. Who can get Ryan Barkin to tell them to shut up, you idiot, first? Ice cream eating contest, because they do have an ice cream machine there. So if you have an idea for an event that we can pin Team Castro versus Team Frank against at the Pro Wrestling Tees Olympics that I'm going to keep pushing for, let me know in the comments, and I'm going to take credit for your idea. I'm just going to let you know that right now.
Can I pitch one?
It's my idea. Yeah.
So they have their own Whatnot shows. They have an hour on a Whatnot stream each. Whoever's items sell the most in that hour or whatnot. Like, let's bump that price. Help me, like, could you imagine, like, okay, we start the bid at $5 and he needs a $10 bid to win. $9. Can I get a gang?
I gotta say, I want
That's how you get that Colt Brawl to sell for $19.
Frank is the best at Whatnot, because Frank is so excited and he just goes, "Oh, I like it, I like it, I love it, I love it, I love it,
I love it. I love it.
I love it."
Selling this thing, yeah, we're selling these buttons. You know,
Frank cares zero about Whatnot and like selling stuff, and then he just has fun. So he's very monotone and he doesn't care, but he loves it.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, Frank, I love you.
You're the man. We'll have to get Frank back on the show again soon.
We're gonna have to get him
2-time guest, 3-time guest,
2 or 3. I know 2. I think 2.
This will be
I
a
think it's
second
2.
to get him back.
3 times the charm, baby.
All right. I'm gonna group chat on Facebook Frank and Castro and start planning the Pro Wrestling Tees Olympics.
Micro Brawler trivia.
There you go. I do have one thing that I'm going to add before we wrap up as well. So, folks, as you know, I am now officially on the clock planning a wedding, and I need some extra money. I am also going to be moving very shortly again. So we're going to get the Dave Cave Part 3. DC3 is coming soon. And I have a lot of wrestling t-shirts that I have never worn that I've gotten from crates over the last 2, 3, 4 years, however long I've been unboxing. So what we are going to do in the very near future, we're going to run a duck race live on air on the broadcast. But so what we're going to do is we're going to have buy-ins. And who knows duck races better than the founding father himself, Mr. Nick Carpenter. So Nick's going to officiate these duck races. We're going to take a buy-in. We're still deciding on price. I think we're going to probably do $2 a buy-in. And you can buy in as many inches as you want, as many people get in there. And then we'll do the duck race live, and you'll win a random t-shirt from my closet. Never worn, guarantee you that, and shipped to you. So let us know if you're interested in that in the comments below.
Let us know what shirts you'd like too, because if Dave doesn't have any, because I love Dave, I would contribute some shirts to it, and I have just about every shirt since the first crate.
That's
so
true. And you're an XL as well, right, Tom?
I'm an XL as well. I have a couple
Yeah.
larges. But yeah, I would, if there's a specific shirt, I would consider doing that for you.
Okay. Well, let us know in the comments section below how excited you are about that, how excited you are about FTR Brawlers, how excited you are that Owen joined us on the broadcast this week. Shout out to Owen for coming on.
I wrote
but
you
yes.
a song from my friend named Owen. Hey, little Owen, you got some hair. You gotta have your dad put a bowl on your head, and then he'll cut around it, and then you'll be a bowl head. Owen, the bowl
He's probably just
head.
mad that Harold's not here.
Well, if you want to see, if you want to see Harold, you can watch the intro of Shoot and Shit. We gave them the rub with lending them Harold for that little intro there. You're welcome, boys, for the ratings pop. Okay, so yeah, so that's our brawler news. I got engaged. We're selling shirts. We've got a baby here, toddler, technically, I guess.
Toddler, yes.
Toddler. I'm so sorry. I don't know
Some
the
brawlers
official
have
term.
belly buttons.
Yeah, some brawlers have belly buttons. Let us know if you're an innie or an outie. You can get in on our Patreon if you go to patreon.com/WNRDB. For just $1 a month, you can support the broadcast. Join $5 a month, you get prizes, you get into our chats as well.
Guaranteed chase.
Yes, you get chases, folks. We are living proof that
Hey,
join the
look,
Patreon.
Dave got one, and
And Hodap got one.
Jonathan Hodap got one too. So I mean, hey, the streak continues. So
yep.
I mean,
it happens. So, and also shout out to Pro Wrestling Tees. Seriously, we love you guys. Speaking of Pro Wrestling Tees, put them to work. Buy our t-shirts. ProWrestlingTees.com/The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. And that's nerd spelled N-R-D. And of course, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, WNRDB. And of course, right here for free. You can do it right now while you're on the toilet because we know that's where you watch this thing. Hit the subscribe button down there below and like the video, share it with your friends. And until next time, on behalf of myself, DaveCTheVoice, the newly engaged DaveCTheVoice, Mr. Tom says hi, Sasso, the King, the Prince, Owen, and of course, founder Mr. Carpenter. Don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
Say bye-bye.